She said like 6,000 and we're like, are you kidding? I'm not gonna pay 6,000 for a bike, you know. When my friends are starting to upgrade to a carbon bike, I still like,
We got actually a surprise for people because you have something to offer, right? Some kind of discount. We are good to roll.
Okay.
So welcome back to another episode, guys. Today you might know who she is. You have seen her all over social media, and probably it's the first time
Hello.
people will hear you what you sound like.
Hi.
So
This is how I sound like.
So this is Tiff. Tiff, thank you so much for coming to Upper Boon King
Hi.
and coming on to the show. For people who don't know who you are, who are outside of Singapore, if you could give us a brief introduction about yourself. A brief introduction about you.
About me?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Tiffany. And I mean, my IG is all about traveling and cycling. And I just picked up this cycling hobby during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And somehow, yeah,
COVID cyclist.
Yeah, I'm a COVID cyclist. And I'm still cycling now,
Yeah.
like even after the border opens, and yeah.
Wow, how did cycling, how do you pick up cycling during COVID?
So during the circuit breaker, I was quite bored. You know, I wanted some kind of exercise, but the gym was closed, and yeah, I didn't know what to do. I couldn't travel as well. So, and my flatmates started cycling. So we started cycling at the PCN, you know, at the park, from our house all the way to Marina Bay Sands.
Yeah.
So back then we were quite proud of ourselves. Like, oh, we went all the way to MBS and ECP, and yeah. And one day, one of us bought a road bike. So we were quite impressed, like, oh, so stylo, you know. And when we asked how much, and she said like 6,000, and we're like, are you kidding? I'm not gonna pay 6,000 for a bike, you know. So. But when we tried the bike and we go further and further, then we thought, okay, we should invest in one. So yeah, but my first bike was not so fancy. You know? I started. My budget was only like maybe $500 or $1,000. You know, I didn't want to spend too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know whether this is something that I want to do long term or just during the pandemic.
So you didn't want to invest a lot of money,
Yeah.
not knowing whether this will last for you, right?
Yeah.
But were you shocked that bikes cost so much?
Yeah, I didn't know, you know.
Yeah. So you had in mind like a $500 to $1,000
Yeah.
budget. What could you have gotten? Like a Decathlon bike?
Yeah, maybe just go to Decathlon and get a, yeah.
Okay, so you went shopping around. I'm assuming you brought your friend along with you.
No, I didn't even check Decathlon because my flatmate bought a Specialized bike, and I felt like, oh, this is nice, and I tried riding it, and it felt good.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I wanted to get one for myself, I just call up Specialized.
Okay.
and
I saw
just-
the bike actually just now. You
Yeah.
already probably sold it to your other friend.
Yes.
So there's a Specialized alloy in the, it's an aluminium
Yep.
bike.
So I started off with a alloy bike,
Yeah.
which is quite affordable, you know.
How much was that?
It was 1,000 something,
Okay.
1,007.
Right.
But now the price has gone up to 2,000.
So you sold to your friend and made a profit lah.
No, I sold it at a cheaper friendship price.
Friendship price.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long did you own that one? And okay, so maybe more to people who just who are watching, who are new to cycling maybe. So you go into the shop and then you're like, okay, I want to start cycling. Tell me what you can get. Is that something that you did and asked the salesperson?
I just called up and I said my budget is $1,000. What can I get with this? None. Nothing. No. So he said, oh yeah, there's this LA Elite 1,007. Do you want it? It's your size and it's the last piece.
Right.
Take it or leave it.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I want it.
But do you know if that was even the size for you?
Because my friend, my flatmate who has a Specialized bike, he's about the same height.
Yeah.
And I tried his bike.
Ah.
So yeah. So I assume that's my size.
Okay, so you went in 1,007, took it out, and then you started
Yeah.
cycling.
Yes.
And was it already on like road cleats or you were on flats?
No, I was on normal pedal, so
Okay.
I wasn't wearing cleats until 5 months later.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
because I was afraid, you know, the thought of being stuck to your pedal
Yeah.
just scares me, you know, like what if you fall, and
Yeah.
being on the road itself is scary.
Yeah, yeah.
Initially, you know, when you started doing road bike. So I mean, it's good to take your time because you have to be comfortable on the road, be comfortable with the cars and vehicles around you before you get more into technical stuff, you know, or like even going faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long do you own that bike for?
Oh, that bike.
Until you decided to move on to this one?
I think almost 1.5 years.
Quite long.
Yeah, quite long. Yeah, it took me quite long because I didn't want to rush into getting something just for the sake of upgrading. You know, even when my friends are starting to upgrade to a carbon bike, I still like, I
not yet poisoned.
Yeah, I'm not poisoned. I'm not easily poisoned. Yeah.
Okay. We will see. Maybe next time you come back, you'll be a different bike. You're poisoned to buy another bike.
Could be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, how did you then transition into clipless pedals? Because you said it took 5 months for you to on the flats, and then what made you make that transition?
Yeah, because it was my friends. They started wearing cleats, and you know, so they told me it's okay, you know, you can practice in the park or car park, you know. So I just took the leap of faith.
How do you learn how to do it?
Oh, in a quiet car park or park, you just initially it was scary. So so my friend was holding me.
Yeah.
So I just keep screaming like all the way, and I fell. That day, the first day that I tried cleats, I fell 3 times. Then after that, you know, I learned that you just have to keep moving. Yeah, the more scared you are, the more like you don't want to pedal, the more stationary you are, the more you are likely to fall. So you just keep pedaling. Yeah.
And I think you gotta really just go for it, right?
Yeah.
Fall a few times and then you kind of learn from there.
So actually, that day that I started wearing cleats, because I've been cycling for 5 months, even though I fell 3 times that day, I still did a round island.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, round island. Was there ever a situation where you forgot that you're on clips and then, you know, suddenly you had to stop and like, hey, I cannot come up?
Yeah. Sometimes I uncleat my left one, but I go to the right. So I'm like, oh.
And then you fall onto the road.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite scary.
Oh, no, not on the road, thankfully. Like, I never fell on the road. Like,
okay. So that's the clipless story.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what made you go for the upgrade to this?
Because I've been cycling for almost 1.5 years, and I like cycling. I thought, okay, maybe it's worth investing the few thousands from my account, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to spend too much, so I was looking for like a mid-range bike. Yeah, I didn't want to go all out and like, oh, I want like the top. You know, I felt like, okay, maybe a small upgrade from alloy bike to a carbon bike and see whether I can feel the difference.
Right. So is there a difference?
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
So should people buy an alu bike like you, or should they just go straight up for carbon, buy the most expensive one?
It depends on their purpose of cycling, you know. Like if they just want to start slow and just want to do it for leisure, they can buy the aluminium one. In fact, I think it's more hardy, you know, aluminium.
And they don't have to spend so much money because you don't know whether you're going to like the sport, right?
You don't know whether next week you want to just give up or like, you know.
And you were saying, because you said you consider, I mean, you're a COVID cyclist because you started during the COVID era, and for you, you kind of love the sport and you were stuck to it, and maybe a small proportion of people started during COVID and then they just totally dropped the sport.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a good thing for you because you picked up a new hobby, right?
Yeah.
And you liking it so far?
Yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah, in fact, today I just went to JB for makan. You know, this is something that you can do, you know, in the weekend, hang out with friends, have some activities, and keeping fit.
Yeah. But was riding on the road something very scary for you?
Yeah, initially.
Yeah.
So the first few times that I do road cycling, the night before I feel like, oh my God, is tomorrow gonna be okay? Am I gonna survive?
Yeah. So you got to ride in a group, big groups, people who are experienced, is that what you would say?
For beginner, is it?
Yeah. For you, maybe when you first started?
When I first started, with a few friends, definitely someone need to guide me on like how to cycle on the road, the hand signs, the traffic lights, traffic rules.
Okay. And what, I know you, since you're an influencer, which clubs do you ride with?
Oh, I ride with NPPC, No Pressure Club.
Is there pressure?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to set goals for yourself, like, oh, I want to do fast ride today. Or like, I just want to have like certain average speed or beat my record or beat my distance. Yeah.
And
things
how
like that.
how much do you cycle in a week? Do you cycle quite a lot or?
I used to ride more often, like 3 to 4 times a week. But now,
Oh, that's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
During the pandemic. But now maybe 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay.
Mostly in the weekends, yeah.
So you clock
Weekday
about-
is quite tight because I have to rush to work.
Right.
Yeah.
So you clocking about 100 plus kilometers a week, 200.
Maybe less. I used to aim to do 800 kilometers per month.
Okay.
That's the Strava goal.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I used to hit for maybe 4 to 5 months. Then after that, I'm like, oh, too much.
Too much.
I think you have to strike a balance, you know.
Yeah.
If too much, then you feel like, oh, just sick of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Just enjoy.
So this is a 2022 Aethos Comp. Comp, I'm assuming it's is this an S-Works or Specialized?
This is Specialized.
Okay. Do you know what's the difference, the Specialized and the S-Works one? Is it the carbon
I
grade?
think the carbon material is different. Yeah, and definitely the price.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But why the Aethos though? Why didn't you go for, or why a Specialized maybe?
Why a Specialized? Because, I mean, maybe from the start, I've been exposed to Specialized. You know, my first bike was also Specialized. My friend's bike also Specialized.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't tried other brands, so I cannot compare.
Yeah.
But so far, it has been good. It gave me very little problem. In fact, no issues so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you go for the SL7?
SL7,
The Specialized SL7?
well, there wasn't stock.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, one thing. And I mean, the price is about the same, yeah. But I mean, Aethos is a more lifestyle kind of bike, and it's light.
Yeah.
So, and I kind of enjoy climbing.
Yeah.
So-
and it's quite light actually for a
Yeah, yeah.
Specialized 7.3 kilograms, right?
Yes.
Will you go for an aero frame?
Not really.
You don't
I
you don't
mean,
like it? You don't like the looks of it?
I'm okay, but my purpose of cycling is not to
Go
you
fast.
know, to like go fast or aero. You know, I just like to be comfortable on the bike, enjoy, have a good time, and yeah.
Yeah, that's good actually. I mean, cycling is not always about going
Yeah.
fast and everything, right? And you actually do quite long rides.
Yeah.
What's the longest you've done?
200
In Singapore?
in Singapore. Yeah.
Wow. And are you comfortable like riding long distances on this bike?
Yeah. Very comfortable bike.
Right.
Yeah.
And we were talking offline because this is a power saddle, right? Power Sport, which came with the bike.
Yeah.
So you didn't change it out.
I didn't change anything.
Yeah. Is there a women specific saddle, or for you, you're okay if anything, just use that saddle or whatever?
So far, I'm okay with this saddle. That's why I keep it that way. I don't know if there's any other better ones for women. Yeah, you can check out.
Yeah.
Or you can call up Specialized and ask whether there's a specific one for women.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so far this bike has been good.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can do long distances.
What is your height? Because this is a size 49.
163.
163.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go for a bike fit?
No, not yet.
I'm surprised you didn't go for a bike fit.
Yeah.
Why not? But will you go for one?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, but so far I'm okay with the height, with the geometry of it.
Who
Yeah.
tuned it up for you? You got someone to do it for you, or you did it by yourself?
Actually, Specialized, a friend in Specialized helped me to tune up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. So pretty much Specialized, and this is do you know what color is this? It's like some
This is,
pinkish.
pink lilac kind of.
And this was in stock when you bought it.
Yes.
Okay.
Just nice, and it came on my birthday, so I
Wow.
felt like, oh, special.
Birthday present for yourself. Okay, and this
Yeah.
one comes with this is a Sram Rival.
Yeah.
Okay, Sram Rival
Rival.
AXS. Okay, and you have a Garmin Edge 830. For you, when buying, do you have a power meter?
No.
Will you get a power meter?
Yeah.
For you, when you got the Garmin, how do you decide on Garmin Edge 830? Why not a Wahoo, Bolt?
I started off with Garmin because my other friends use Garmin, so I think I started off with 130, the small
The
one.
small one with like very basic metrics, right?
Then upgraded. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, what else? And these are Roval Alpinist also came with the bike.
No, I upgraded the wheel.
So what did it come with?
It came with what?
Is it alloy wheel or was it carbon?
Alloy wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, so I upgraded the wheel to carbon, but it's not so deep because I'm not into like aero.
Yeah.
Because Aethos is not supposed to be.
Yeah, you will
aero-like.
look weird with an arrow.
Yeah, it's more of climbing. So,
Okay.
And I do go overseas to ride, and overseas there's a lot of like climbs. So yeah, so I just upgraded the wheel to make it easier to climb.
To climb.
Yeah,
Are these wheels cheap or very expensive?
about 3K
Okay.
plus.
Okay. Half the price of the bike that you bought.
Yeah.
Okay. And the performance so far is okay for you?
Yeah,
All
it's
good.
So far, all good.
Okay. And but you say you travel overseas. How do you pack your bike?
Oh, I borrow my friend's bike box, the Allen bike box. Yeah. So
Is it like a hard one?
hard
case?
one? Hard one.
Do you have to remove the bars and everything to
I
put
think
it in?
you just have to remove the wheels. For that box, because it's a smaller one, you have to remove the bar as well. But there are boxes that you don't need to remove the bar as well, but it's more bulky.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's soft case as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you started cycling, how did you know what shoes to get, helmet, apparel? Did you get a friend to recommend things to you?
Yeah, I mean, I just observe like what do people wear on the street or on social media or
Yeah.
what my friends wear.
Yeah.
And yeah, as my IG account grows, there's more sponsors and
okay.
all that.
Okay.
And of course, I mean, for me, before I go for any brand, I need to see the quality of it, to see whether I like it, the design and the material.
We got actually a surprise for people because you have something to offer, right? Some kind of discount. We'll leave it to the questions later.
Okay.
And then we will announce that.
Yeah.
And then, do you think you'll make any other future upgrades to your bike?
Yeah, possible.
Any immediate upgrades?
No, not in the near future, but I might consider getting another one.
Another
because every
bike?
bike is.
Another bike?
Yeah.
Ethos as well?
No. I mean, if you want to buy another bike, you have to get another kind of, maybe the aero one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I heard that there might be a Venge coming out next year by Specialized. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But you're gonna stick with Specialized? You're gonna try another brand?
Don't know yet.
Okay, so you're gonna look at something more aero.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm getting another bike, it will be a different type, not another Aethos.
But on this bike, would you make anything else? No upgrades, or you are good with this?
Maybe the power meter. Yeah.
Okay, power meter. Yeah, I think that would be a good training tool, like learning how to read your power and
Yeah.
stuff. And do you think you're a person what kind of rider are you? More of a social rider? You train really hard, long distances?
More of a social rider. But of course, I mean, it's something to keep fit, to keep me in shape as well.
Yeah.
It's a form of exercise and socialize with friends,
Yeah.
enjoy. And I like to explore new places and visit new cafes and all that. So it becomes like a lifestyle.
Right. So
Yeah.
your main club that you ride with is NPPC. Okay.
Yeah.
And do they ride? Is it an open group ride, club ride, or is it
Yes.
closed?
Yeah, on Sundays is our social ride. So yeah, we have new people joining or friends. Yeah.
Right. So you're gonna ride tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow, no, I need to work tomorrow.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
So
All
I
right.
can't ride.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So now we'll move on to the IG questions. If you guys want to ask your questions, you can follow me on IG and you can submit through my story. So the first question, since you're a IG influencer, what's your follower count now?
10,000.
10,000.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just
actually-
reached 10,000 last
Wow,
week.
congratulations. Actually, how did it start for you? Like, how did the whole IG thing and,
No, because it's actually my personal account. So I didn't mean to use it as a business or public account. But I just started with posting cycling photos. During the pandemic, I don't have any more travel photos, right? You
Yeah.
cannot travel.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay. So I just post my cycling photos.
Yeah.
And one of our club members, he's really good in taking pictures and videos. And because we like to explore. So wherever we go, when we see beautiful scenery or sunrise, we just take photos. So I just share my cycling experience
Right.
on Instagram.
Do you ever expect that you reach 10,000 followers?
No.
It's crazy, right?
I don't. Sometimes I don't even know what to write.
Yeah.
You know, like when I post things. Yeah.
Do you
So
feel pressured like you need to keep posting content?
I mean, now yes, with the endorsement and because
Okay.
I'm now a DMT ambassador.
Ah.
I'm also a Kydra. Kydra
Okay.
is a active wear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm ambassador for those two now.
Right, so you
And
have
Connaught as well. Connaught cycling wear.
Yeah, I always see that on my IG. Are
Yeah.
you wearing Connaught? This
No,
it's PNS.
this is PNS.
Ah,
yeah.
okay. Connaught will be very sad to see that you are not wearing their
Oh, no.
jersey. Yeah. Anyway, the question is from our buddy SG Road Bike. He says, do male cyclists stop you for a photo? Do you get recognized?
Well, sometimes people, you know, on the road say hi, and I just say hi back. But not only males, males and females.
Okay, but do they stop you for a photo? Like, hey, can I get a photo together with you?
Rarely, because when you're on the road, I mean, how do you get stopped?
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
So do you find it very surreal that like people recognize you on the street?
I mean, I just feel it's like a friendly gesture. You know,
Yeah.
it's nice to see someone on the road and be friendly to each other. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good culture to
Right.
have. Yeah.
Okay, the next question. A lot of questions on your setup because you have a phone mount. It's a quad lock, right?
Yeah.
And you have your phone, and then you also have a Garmin 830. The question is, why would you want to have both? Like, why phone and also the Garmin? And yeah, why do you have the phone there?
Oh, the phone is there because I like to take pictures
Ah.
of like scenery.
For the IG.
Yes, not for the IG because I like, you know, when I go traveling, I like to take pictures of scenery and I like photography. Yeah, so.
Would you consider getting those, you know, strapped with a camera at the back and then you can go and snap
No, I
photos?
think it's too much hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
in fact, it's
NPPC has-
dangerous, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So actually, NPPC has really nice photos on IG. You have a cameraman
No.
who takes all those photos.
Sometimes I take the videos myself, like of the scenery. Yeah, I have a friend who is really good in taking videos as well. Yeah.
So you have very good bike handling skills because you can one hand on the camera. One
Yeah,
hand.
somehow I just develop it along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't actually have someone who really rides with camera. I know some clubs they do have like a dedicated photographer
no,
who
no,
rides.
no.
Oh, so it's all done on the phone.
It's done, yeah, by the phone,
Wow.
iPhone.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why, just for you to whip out the phone and start snapping.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you prepare for the Samosir RTI? And is it like an infinite Faber loops? Can you tell us what is a Samosir RTI?
Oh, Samosir is the place that I recently went. This is the island in the middle of Lake Toba. It's in Indonesia. Yeah, recently my team went there to cycle. It's really beautiful. Yeah, we really enjoyed the trip.
Yeah.
How to prepare?
How long was the distance?
It was 130
Ooh,
kilometers.
quite long.
Yeah. So
Is it
you're-
flat or a bit of hills here and
It's
there?
a mixture. So the first part of the ride was a hill. So we climbed. It was 15 kilometers of continuous climb. I think about 700 meters elevation. Yeah.
Is it very steep?
Yeah, quite. Can be.
Faber steep or?
Around Faber steep, but it was quite long. Yeah.
Okay, 15 kilometers. That's
Yeah,
really long.
15 to 20 kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you train for that? How do you train
How
for
did I
Samosir
train
RTI?
for that? I didn't really train, but yeah, I mean, with climbing, it's just to take your own time, own target kind of thing.
Don't get pressured. by
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, if you chiong, you know,
Yeah.
if you rush, then you lose a lot of energy. I mean, it's just be patient and just take your own time.
Right. And
Yeah.
and how do you fuel up on your bike? Do you have like some kind of drink that you put on, isotonic gels and stuff like that?
No, I didn't bring any gel. But I mean, along the way, we do stops. So we stop for food, to refill our drinks,
Okay.
things like that.
Okay. Next question is on the club, NPPC. Question from the right user. Can we join a NPPC ride?
Yeah, I mean, you can contact NPPC.
Okay. Through IG?
Through IG, yeah. Then the admin will reply.
Oh, admin need to vet through the CV first. Whether you can join or not. Okay. And most of people, the riders from NPPC, is it a small group? How many people of you going out for a ride?
We started with a group of friends, international friends, mostly Indonesian because I'm Indonesian and yeah. But we do have like Koreans, Malaysians. In fact, when we started, we have a Swedish Olive on Wheels.
Ah, okay.
Olivia, yeah.
She's no longer in Singapore, right?
No, she went to Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, now.
Ah.
And yeah, I mean, we started small and then we grew bigger and bigger. Yeah.
Do you guys have a club jersey?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we have, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Next question. What brand of cycle clothing do you like?
Cycle
Clothing. Your jerseys, bibs.
Okay, I started with MAP.
Okay.
Yeah, I like MAP because it's really comfy. PNS as well. So mostly I like the simple kind,
Yeah.
not so colorful. I prefer the plain ones. And of course, it has to be comfy as well. The bib especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, for long rides. Connaught is very comfortable as well.
It's a Singaporean brand?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a Singapore brand.
Okay.
What else? Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Okay. And shoes, these are DMTs. You said you're the ambassador for DMTs.
Yes, DMT shoes. It's
Wow.
really comfy.
It's with lace actually.
Yeah, so this series is with lace, but what's special about DMT is that it's knitted. Yeah, so it's really comfortable.
Very light.
So it just wraps around your foot nicely. Yeah.
Is this the highest end shoes or are there like different tiers?
There's another one, the KRO one. Yeah, I also have that. Yeah.
How expensive are these?
Okay, so this one is 500 and the other one is 520.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a,
you want
a discount code.
Okay, put on your plug here. This is what people have been waiting for.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're interested, you can go to the G&J Venture Shopee online store and you can use the code. Yeah, it will give you 5% discount. Yeah, you can find it on my IG bio as well, the details.
So her IG bio, if you don't know, I'll probably link it in the description. You guys can go and check it out and 5% off.
Yeah.
It's on Shopee. Do they have like a physical retail where people can go and try it on?
Yeah, you can even go to Entro Cycle to try on the shoes. Even if you buy it online, if you feel that it's the wrong size, you can go to Entro to exchange, provided it's still in good condition. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome, DMT. What was your first pair of cycling shoes?
My first pair was the basic one, Specialized Torch 1. Yeah.
Did you ever expect yourself to spend so much on cycling gears and
No, in fact, when I first started cycling, I was wearing yoga outfit. You can see it on my story highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look so silly.
And then now, you look like a pro with all the outfit and everything. Okay, the next question is the second last question I have for you today. I lost the question. Hold on. Okay, nice bike. What do you do for a living?
I'm a hospital pharmacist.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not a full-time cyclist.
Do you think you'll
I
ever
have a day job.
Do you think you'll ever leave your job and do social media full time?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I have to have some kind of earning, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, and I enjoy my work. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Must put disclaimer just in case your boss watching.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. Been seeing you quite a lot on IG. You must be a strong lady rider. What's your FTP?
FTP. I don't even know actually.
You never.
Never.
Actually, I also don't know if that provides you some comfort. I've never did a test, so.
Yeah, I mean, I just cycle to enjoy. As long as I can keep up with my pack.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think you ever join races?
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I just wake up and okay, I need to do something in my life. So maybe I will join. Yeah, just to challenge myself, maybe.
Because I think the pool of female cyclists is pretty small, so I think even if you join, you stand quite a high chance to even go podium.
There are a lot of strong female riders out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, good
No harm.
experience.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for coming. So the DMT shoes, if you guys want, the promo code is in the link. And if you ever do buy and through my channel, please tell Tiff you got it from me.
Yes.
I don't get any cut, by the way. So yeah, thank you, Tiff, for coming.
Okay, thank you.
Can't seem to focus this double sight. This is a tale sworn in a sight.